Okay, so we're on to number 4 of the little mini-series videos on competition. And last time we looked a little bit at market share and how to decide on market share, whether that's through your choice being whether you want to be a large slice of a small pie. So that was like a niche, a very tight niche, a tight segment, or a small piece of a large pie. And you can look at these pies in terms of a large piece of a small pie would be, I think we gave the example last time of PCOS, say women post-menopause at risk of diabetes 2, because that's 50% of women with PCOS who will develop diabetes 2. And if you were going for those women, those are the women that you want to work with, then you'd be looking at a large piece of a small pie, because that would be very specific and quite a small, relatively small amount of people, particularly when we take into account that it's not a finite number of people. So of those women, how many want to change, how many have the time to change, how many have the money to change, to choose your service. And then the second thing we looked at is being a small piece of a large pie, which would be weight loss in general. It might be that you've only sort of segmented that down to women between the ages of 18 and 35. That's a huge amount of people that could potentially be interested in your service, given the limitations of everybody who is available for your service, and the limitations being, as previously stated, money, time, and readiness for change. So what do you need to answer about yourself to know whether you're going for large piece, small pie, small piece, large pie? First thing to do really is to start looking at the service that you offer and answer a few of these questions. And you can take time to do that now, because it will help with the future videos if you have taken some time out to start to answer these questions that you get asked in these videos, rather than just sit and listen. So if you grab a pen and paper, try answering these. So who are your clients currently? Now, when I ask a question like that, I actually want you to be reasonably descriptive. So, you know, their age, sex, occupation, culture, background, their interests, their hobbies, their lifestyle, their life stage, by which we mean children, no children, retired, that type of thing. So where generally do your clients fit? What goal, specific goal, are you helping them achieve? So not all the different things you can do for them, not all the things they discover once they've started working with you, but what specific goal do they come to you initially for that you help them achieve? And then how? What tools? How do you help them achieve it? Are you using mindset? Are you using nutrition? Are you using weights? Are you using classes? How exactly are you helping them achieve that goal? And then to help you understand where your marketing should be, you want to know where they come from. How do they find out about you? Have they seen you through Facebook advertising, through posts? Have they come across you on Twitter? Did a friend refer them? You know, did they just happen to start a conversation with you when you were in a gym or in a coffee shop? Where exactly did they come across from? Because this is also important from the point of view of marketing and where you plug in to marketing, because all of you get a bit distracted by the shiny toy syndrome and seem to be thinking you need to be everywhere doing everything. Whereas actually the majority of your results come from 20% of your effort. So if you can work out what's bringing in the most results, you know where you drive your marketing message to and who is in competition in those arenas. When do you see them? This is just like detailing your service. So again, it gives you hints and clues as to who your competitors are. So if you're working with mums whose kids are at school, then it may well be that you're seeing them post 9:30 during the day, if they're at stay at home, or they're self-employed, or they're working shifts or something like that. So when do you have the majority of your clients? And once you start to marry that up with what they do and their age, it starts to tell its own story. And then we always need to know why you do what you do? What is it that is so important to you about what you do? And can you see alignments between why you do what you do and the goal that you help people achieve? Because if there's a disconnect there, it's going to become obvious. So if you do what you do because you want people to get fitter and be able to run long distances, and people come to you not for that, but to get smaller and to lose weight, there's actually going to be a dissatisfaction on your part when you help them achieve that goal. You might help them achieve that goal and of getting smaller, and they may love getting smaller, but if you have a passion for teaching people running, then you're not in alignment with what you want to do. And it means you're in competition with people that maybe are better at what you're actually doing with people than if you went into your specialist field where you might actually have an advantage over the competition. So these are questions to ask yourself, and tomorrow we'll do some more cool stuff about competition, but we've just been talking about you, and hey, everyone likes talking about themselves. So crack on, answer those questions in as much depth as you possibly can, because that really helps. You know, sort of very light answers don't really dig deep. And we want to dig deep so we build really substantial businesses. Okay, till next time. Bye.